Hello guys, this is Cosguinhos do Mal speaking, and today we're gonna make a review on the Assault class. Well, if you're starting to play Ghost Recon Phantoms and you started to want to play the Assault class, you just have to get those basic things that an Assault is a class that has an high damage per shot. Normally an high damage per shot and low fire rate. It depends on the map, it depends on the weapon, it depends on the way you mod the weapon. It depends on the way you mod your vests, so you can be a more bulkier, tanky version, or be a more stay on the front line regen guy with not so much bulk but more regen and health regen, so you can get shot and then you regen your health and stay on the line more time. So if you're starting, your first weapon will be the GI. So I'll just tell you to skip it ahead and just stay with the MK16. For a good starting weapon, you can go here. SAR 21 is a very good weapon for a start. I advise you to use it to CQC, so you can mod it with the scope you like. I like the flash suppressor because it puts that glare out of my eyes, so I can see better. Extended mag is obvious choice. You can go for the short barrel, but I don't think that the fire rate improve is so much good. So I would stay with medium barrel. You can put a laser to help your team, magnum ham eventually. So as you can see, I'll try it on these firing range guys, and you'll see that the spread is very tight. Even shooting on your feet and with bipod. So the bipod you'll eventually get to use cover. So the bipod will be a good help. As you can see, it has no recoil, almost at all. 60 meters. Just a second. Fully automatic. It's pretty good. So you can use this for more of the CQC and medium maps like Tomsk or another ones. Attica, those maps that allow you to do close quarters combat. For another choose, if you're unlocking tires, you can go to ACR and make it your medium long range weapon. So you put a reflex open, you can change the stock to a collapsible one because it lowers your ready time. Extended mag obvious, bipod, flash suppressor, or muzzle brake if you want more control. The long barrel, I choose the long barrel so you can have better accuracy at long range and have more. It gives you more control and so on, but more damage per shot. It's pretty good. It performs pretty good even on foot. As you can see, it's still pretty good, even shooting on my feet. So if you go to cover, it has really low recoil. Let's try 60 meters. It's pretty good as you can see. Pretty tight spread, pretty easy to kill at long range. Even at 100 meters, it's still good. If you put the burst mode, it's a really helpful. The burst mode is really good. So as you keep unlocking the tires, you just keep a close eye to F2000 because it's very good at close range. You can mod it with a short barrel and scope you like, flash suppressor if you want. If you really must, if you can handle the control with your mouse, I advise you to put the grip on it to shoot on your feet. But you can use bipod because it gives you a big advantage on cover. Extended mag, and so on and so on. Let's try it on the cover. 60 meters. As you can see, it's pretty good and pretty fast. The recoil on foot, it's a little hard to control, but nothing outrageous. It's a little bit hard to control, but on close quarters you really don't need a very controllable weapon. If you don't control it that well, the target is big enough at this distance, so it's okay. As I said, the assault class is a class that you must endure on the front lines, and you must stay on your position so your team can advance and push to your position and maintain them. So as a device choice, I used to You up your blitz normally. You go to the store and you buy blitz 3. You can put duration upgrade and speed upgrade are the most usual choices because the regen is not that much important. You just want your blitz to last longer and to be more fast, so you can knock people out faster for your team to kill. And hit choice is again duration upgrade and range upgrade, so you can eat snipers and targets that are more at longer ranges. As a squad support advice, you can have multiple choices. If you are the guy who stands on your line and are trying to endure there so your team can go to you and taking shots once in a while, you may want to put your combat regen along with inserts that have combat regen and health and maybe anti-crit, because I guess more than damage mitigation, I guess that anti-crit is more important when you are uh, using that kind of playstyle, because you don't need to you if you get a critical, mostly you're gonna die because of the damage of the weapons nowadays. So if you get a non-critical hit, even without damage mitigation, you can recover fast your health if you stay at cover. So I guess that's a good combination. Hardened armor, you can use it. You can use it alongside health regen inserts again, or with damage mitigation inserts, it's pretty good too. So it depends a lot on your playstyle. It depends a lot on your choices. Uh, but well, you can try various combinations. I've tried myself. The best combination for me it's damage mitigation and crit, health regen, and hardened armor too. But for you, you can work another way. It depends on your playstyle. So what else? At higher tires, you can see easily that MK17 it's pretty close to the M28. It's like if M28 was an upgrade to MK to Mark 17. So if you want to skip Mark 17, just skip it and buy AK12. You can mod it with a bipod, with a long barrel if you want. It's pretty good on burst mode, but I advise you that is a high spread gun, so not great at medium long range shooting on your feet. It's pretty bad actually. For a Tomsk, it's pretty good. It's acceptable. But you have better weapons for CQC like Asval H. Asval H has really low recoil, has a pretty good fire rate, tight spreads. So it's very good for close combat and even medium long combat. It depends on the barrel you choose. So if you want close combat, just put a short barrel. If you want to go on a more mad long range combat, just put a long barrel on it, and you're pretty good setup for any game. But again, for medium long range, if you like more the playstyle of high damage per shot, I advise you to get M28 and just mod it. There are videos from Mick H explaining how to mod M28. I can do it quickly right here. Scope, collapsible stock, extended mag, bipod, flash suppressor for who likes it. Um, on here, you can opinions vary on this subject on the barrel, because medium barrel gives a good balance between fire rate and damage per shot, but it really depends on your play style. But I would not use the short barrel. I would preferably use longer medium barrel for long range engagements where you have higher damage per shot, and alongside with the magnum ammo, it's pretty OP. You can kill a target in 2-3 shots easily. So what else about assault? Uh, I guess I've said it all. I'm talking about shotguns. I don't like shotguns because they don't have armor piercing. So I guess it's pretty limited choices you have with shotguns. Just Pentagon H is a good shotgun finally, because it has a high damage per shot and low fire rate, which I think it's the best you can hope for a shotgun. It's not overpowered, but it's if you miss the shot you're dead, but if you don't miss it you kill the guy. So you have to choose a good position on the map. You can't rush, you can't push without thinking. So you have to be really careful playing with this, but if you get the shot on target, it's a kill. If you just put a long barrel to increase the damage, and special ammo, of course. So I guess my review on the assault class is made. Uh, just one more thing about tactical suits. So you have two kinds of armor, like you already know, I guess. So you have the light techs, you have the heavy techs. So if you want to be more bulky, it's not bad at all to have an heavy tech 5 with all the damage mitigation inserts and the hardened armor. So if you combine those things all together, you get more bulky. But if you like to shoot on feet more often, or if you are more of a pusher than of a staying back covering your fellas, then you may choose the light tech and just put those inserts I talked about later. So because the speed increases, sometimes it really makes a difference between killing a guy or being killed. So I guess it's all, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like this review and that it helps you on your gameplays. Bye.